please welcome Inform's Executive Director, Elena Gerstmann.
Okay, raise your hand if you've ever been a finalist for an Inform's prize or award, or if you hope to be one day. Okay, not everybody. Keep your hands up, keep your hands up. How many of you are here because you're cheering for someone today? Keep your hands up. Okay, final question. How many of you know you're at the Edelman Awards Gala? Because everybody's hand should be up. Okay, if you're not, then we'll talk later. Okay. Before I get started, I want to talk to you about something new this year that we're doing, which is we have an app called Wordly, which is giving you closed captioning and also live translation. So we're testing this out. If you want to just take a second to click on the QR code and then pick the language of your choice and let us know how it works for you. So this is both accessibility and to make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to wait until I see the cameras go down. So, looking good. Okay, thank you. I'm Elena Gerstmann. I'm the Executive Director of Informs, which means I, along with about 50 other staff members, get the honor and privilege of working on behalf of Informs, our organization, our members, and you. Every day. Thank you. This is my 5th gala, and I'm so excited to be here in Indianapolis with you, witnessing firsthand how our Informs vision, better decision-making for a just, prosperous, and sustainable world, comes alive through these thrilling competitions. I'm delighted to present our host for this evening, who was sitting right there, but must be backstage. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, Dr. Radhika Kulkarni. Radhika is an advanced analytics professional, active in the field of operations research, artificial intelligence, machine learning. She started her career as a visiting professor in the operations research and statistics department at UNC Chapel Hill. She then had a successful 35-year career in industry at SAS Institute. Her last 10 years at SAS, she was the Vice President of Advanced Analytics, R&D, where she oversaw software development in many analytical areas, including statistics, operations research, forecasting, and data mining. One of the hallmarks of Radhika's leadership was fostering interdisciplinary collaboration across the research teams with diverse analytical experience. Radhika has been an amazing active member of Informs throughout her entire career. But since her retirement from SAS, Radhika has been one of the amazing leaders of the Informs initiative on AI, which has goals of advancing and promoting operations research and analytics within the AI community and advocating OR and analytics among policymakers and other constituencies. Radhika is also the recipient of Women in Operations Research and the Management Sciences Award, which we call the WORMS Award. And she was recognized as an Informs Fellow in 2014, and she served as your Chief Volunteer Officer as the 2022 President of Informs. So with that, please welcome to the stage our host for the evening, Radhika Kulkarni.
Thanks, Elena. It looks like you've added many more adjectives than what I saw at the beginning earlier. So good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are as excited about this evening as I am. I remember attending the very first Adelman Gala in 2006 and being blown away by the excellence of the awards and the grandeur of the gala. It felt like the Oscars. Fast forward a few decades, I never expected to be the person announcing the 2022 award winner, the government of Chile. I still have the loud cheer that erupted in that corner resounding in my ears. Not this exact same corner, but the similar corner. So,
now, the moment of truth. Carrie, may I have the judge's decision, please? Thank you. Wow. The winner is Gabierno de Chile.
So you can get a glimpse of that excitement that day. Needless to say, my excitement has not abated one bit, and I'm more than thrilled to be your host today. Of course, I am biased about this event. I think it is more exciting than the Oscars because it celebrates achievements in areas that all of us have chosen for our careers. My journey to operations research was a matter of chance. I came to Cornell to do a PhD in math, and in my first semester, I took a course in math programming and loved it. To me, it seemed like math with a purpose. I switched to the OR department and thus started my journey that brought me to this stage today to celebrate the application of innovative analytical techniques to solve complex problems, analytics with a purpose. And let me add something. Just this morning, I was super excited when I heard Cassie, this morning's keynote speaker, talk about a similar concept, namely decisions with a purpose. So I felt like, yay, what I wrote 2 months ago still seems to be reverberating everywhere. Along the way, I married another OR graduate, which led to the classic two-body problem, and another fork in the road. I don't think the term was even used in the 1980s, so that age dates me, I guess. He got an academic position while geographic and opportunity constraints led me to industry. Another reason why I love the practice-focused awards in today's gala. Being married to another OR professional leads to some interesting discussions or arguments at the dinner table, as many of you are aware. One recurring discussion between us, in any decision problem, my husband believes that I always win. His claim, I put enough constraints on the decision so that my solution is the only feasible one, and hence optimal. I tell him that I think of the problem as a multi-criteria optimization problem, and I can think of all the objectives, minimize hassle for each and every member of my family, while he knows only one, minimize with the other's hassle. With the other is the name for my husband, and many of you know him. You can guess which one of us leads a more worry-free life. Wouldn't it be an interesting ORMS Today article to document such conversations between two OR career couples? So all of you get ready, because I've put it as a challenge to Kara, something to think about for an article. Tonight's celebration is our opportunity to showcase the 5 Informs practice-oriented prizes, culminating in the announcement of this year's Edelman Award winner. These people, teams, and organizations have innovated and proven impact in our field with large-scale deployments, innovative thinking, and creative deployments of OR and analytical methods. That impact isn't necessarily only financial. It is also human, community, environmental. Operations research and advanced analytics are continuing to prove we can create value and make a real difference in our lives and those of others. Please join me with a warm round of applause for all of today's contestants. This evening would not be possible without the generous support of the sponsors of tonight's gala. Our platinum level sponsors are FICO, Gurobi Optimization, Hexaly, and the Informs Roundtable. Our Edelman executive sponsors are Optimization Analytics Technology and UPS, and our Edelman champion sponsor is Wake Forest University Center for Analytics Impact. Please join me in showing our appreciation for their generous support. Please also recognize and thank the members of the Adelman Gala Committee. We also thank the Informs Practice section for their ongoing support of the Gala Committee, as well as the award competitions for the Adelman, Wagner, and UPS George D. Smith prizes. On behalf of all the Informs members in the audience, I would like to thank the Informs staff and the many volunteers who make Informs a professional home for all of us. I know each one of us has a unique story to tell about their connection to Informs. I'd like to share mine. To me, Informs is my forever professional home. As I look back at my career, I marvel at the almost parallel path that my career took with many of the initiatives of Informs. At SAS Institute, I progressed from an individual contributor to be the vice president leading the development of the world's largest suite of analytics software products. At times, I have been able to use my experience at SAS to contribute to the directions Informs has taken in the past few decades. For example, embracing the analytics vision, stressing the importance of interdisciplinary collaboration between forecasting, data mining, statistics, OR, ... and evangelizing the important role for OR in the world of AI, etc. As the Edelman finalist projects have shown us over the years, most of them have showcased ways in which all these disciplines play a role in solving the world's most critical problems in multiple organizations. In the reverse direction, I have cited many of these Edelman projects when I advocated for the creation of the Advanced Analytics R&D division at SAS, and how it was important for the researchers in all these areas to work collaboratively together rather than in silos. And of course, I stressed the point that I should lead the division. Thanks, Informs, for helping me make that argument. I believe the relationship between Informs and me is one of the important factors that nurtured me in my career. I'm sure my experience is not unique. Your experiences at your company, university, government have been instrumental in your volunteer roles at Informs to advance its strategic vision. Likewise, Informs, with its many publications, awards, conferences, seminars, has provided examples of innovation that you have been able to take back to your company. And what about in retirement? Well, Informs has given me ample opportunity to give back to the community, and it has enriched my retirement years way beyond anything I could imagine. Since retirement, I've had the opportunity to be involved in Informs' AI initiative all the way from 2019, and in many other volunteer roles. Informs has certainly enhanced my retirement. It has certainly kept me busy. My husband complains that I seem to be busier than I was as a VP at SAS, and certainly travel a lot more to conferences and give talks at universities and mentor young professionals. I tell him I am not retired. This is my preferment phase, a term I attribute to Elena. I do things that I prefer to do. Seriously, though, he knows that it keeps me busy and excited, and it doesn't give me any time to plan vacations with him all over the world. He hates to travel. For the young members today, I say, seek out the more experienced colleagues you connect with at Informs to learn from their experiences. As you advance in your professional journey, there are many opportunities for you to engage with junior members and help them grow. Believe me, it is very rewarding. It has been wonderful to see how many of the retired members still attend Informs events and serve as role models for the younger generation. To encourage young practitioners, Informs introduced the Early Career Practitioner Award in 2024. I am excited about this newest award. Participating in this competition encourages the younger members to strengthen their connection to Informs, and is a great motivator to stay engaged throughout their career. To announce this year's winner, I'd like to introduce Anahita Kojandi, Inform's Vice President of Membership and Professional Recognition. Anahita?
Thank you. Fantastic speaker. Thanks, Radhika. Early career professionals will have an opportunity to participate in the long-term or large-scale work celebrated in this Gala's other awards. Yet, they have already made a large and growing impact in their corner of the world, making them very much a part of this bunch of math nerds who are making the world a better place. Informs is excited to recognize and elevate this part of our community. The award is for professionals currently working outside of academia in any ORMS or analytics-related discipline who are less than 5 years out of their most recent degree with at least 2 years of industry experience. If this year's set of nominees is a good predictor of where our profession and this society are headed, then we are in for a great ride. The judging committee consists of Shantice Spanton, Chair, Michael Cabaretta, Carol Duzuart, William Klimak, Morvarid Rahmani, and Zaiteng Wang. Please join me in thanking the committee for their hard work. I am pleased to announce this year's winner of the Early Career Practitioner is Lily Zhang, HP Enterprises. Congratulations, Lily.
I feel so honored and humbled to receive 2025 Informs Early Career Practitioner Award, representing all colleagues at Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, also known as HPE. I truly appreciate the Informs Award Committee for selecting me for the award. I owe thanks to all people who have given me opportunities and instructions on this journey. First, I truly appreciate the leaders at HPE and the professors at Kansas City University for recognizing my work and nominating me for the award. I joined HPE in May 2020 after earning my PhD in data science analytics from Kansas State University. Over the past few years at HPE, I have had lots of opportunities to spearhead the design, development, and implementation of numerous AI, ML, and data science initiatives, driving innovation, business value, and customer success. I have continued to build my expertise and have added new skills like generative AI, large language model, Markov chain, and propensity scoring, just to name a few. Thanks to all my colleagues' support at HPE, our work has contributed to the success of multiple business areas at HPE, such as digital marketing, customer interaction, customer success, and win-back. HPE and I have actively shared our work at Informs conferences and HPE's internal technology conference, known as HPE TechCon, every year. Thanks to all the support and opportunities from Informs, HPE, and Kennesaw State University, since graduating, I have published 2 new manuscripts, extending my PhD research work, delivered 9 invited presentations, chaired sessions in 5 major conferences, and served in 3 career panel discussions. I also have served as a mentor in various HPE and Informs mentorship programs, contributed to HPE online community by creating cultural pages, and shared my growth journey in HPE Alpha Women Speaker Series at HPE Alpharetta site. If you ask me how I started my journey as a girl in China's Yimeng Mountains, I will say big dreams start small. It can be a book, a certificate, or a conversation. The book Operations Research I read in 2012 opened a whole new world to me. The certificate in SaaS programming and predictive modeling enabled me to work on my first forecast project in electricity load forecast in 2014. The conversation with my hiring manager, Sharon, from HPE in the career fair of 2019 Informs annual meeting brought me to HPE with tremendous opportunities of using data science and operations research to solve real-world problems. I treasure every opportunity to learn about operations research, data science, management science, analytics, and AI, big or small. I wish the best for everyone's journey. I will be humble to keep growing and giving back. Thank you so much, everyone.
Congratulations, Lily. Join me again in this wonderful for this wonderful recipient. Operations research and analytics have enabled substantial advances in industries, governments, and communities across the globe. From healthcare to logistics to feeding those in need, they have transformed every aspect of how we live and work. Edelman Award winners represent the most impactful applications of OR and analytics, with significant lasting contributions that are saving lives, saving money, and solving the world's most complex problems. The award is named after Franz Edelman, who established one of the first OR groups in North America at the RCA Corporation in the 1950s. More than 75 years later, we celebrate the impact and importance of OR and analytics in almost every aspect of the world around us.
In a world where information flows endlessly, where challenges evolve faster than the seconds on a clock, there emerges a community of visionaries, the analytical minds, united by a common thread, the relentless pursuit of insight for decision-making. They dive deep into the sea of data, armed with algorithms as their compass and curiosity as their guide. From the tiniest fragments of data, they uncover patterns that shape industries and transform lives to mold a better world. They devise approaches that unite human and artificial intelligence to yield smarter decisions. But it's more than just code and numbers. It's about weaving tales from data, transforming chaos into clarity. Here, every line of code, every algorithm, every simulation is a brushstroke on the canvas of progress, bringing a range of technology from artificial intelligence to global supply chains to life. They stand as modern-day pioneers, exploring uncharted territories, navigating the complex landscape where science and technology meet human ingenuity. Through the lens of science, they interpret data to reveal truths that were once hidden, empowering decision-makers to make informed, sustainable choices. It's not just about the tools they use, it's about the world they shape. A world where problems turn into opportunities and challenges become catalysts for innovation. In the heart of this community, the possibilities for making smarter decisions are boundless. They share, they collaborate, they mentor. A symphony of insights and ideas echo through the corridors of progress. Here, diversity is the bedrock, and every voice adds to the crescendo of discovery. By focusing on issues that matter, such as public health, sustainable mobility, climate adaptation, supply chain resilience, responsible AI, they relentlessly inform the public and closely advise leaders and decision makers in the private and public sector. So whether you call yourself a data scientist, an operations researcher, a business analyst, an engineer, or someone who loves applying math to make smarter decisions, you are the architects of change, the ones who turn data into destiny, who unravel the future from the threads of information. Your journey is a beacon that illuminates the path to a better world, and Informs is here for you, with you, every step of the way. For in this realm where technology meets insight, Informs members are the pioneers of a new era. Let your curiosity be your compass, and let your discoveries shape the world. Embrace the challenge, unleash your potential, and together we will script a future fueled by the power of data and driven by better decision-making. Informs, smarter decisions for a better world.
Wow, every time I hear that, I think how prescient of Franz Edelman to set this award. And so I think all of us are very thankful for that. During the course of this evening, we will hear summary descriptions from each of the 6 Franz Edelman Award finalists. And to switch it up a bit this year, they will be presented in reverse alphabetical order. Mark Lewis, Inform's president-elect, will be presenting the Edelman Academy Trophy to our first 3 finalists on behalf of Informs. The first of the 2025 finalists is WM for their work, Dynamic Route Optimization and Automation of Industrial Routes at WM. Please welcome from WM, John Morris, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, who will be speaking on behalf of WM's finalist team to summarize their work.
Good evening. Unfortunately, John had to leave to make a flight. I'm Marcel Dalby, Vice President of Business Optimization. I'd like to welcome our fellow team members to the stage. Hema Palutala, Dr. Siangi Kim, Dr. Chao Zhou, and Stuart Green.
At WM, we are reinventing what's possible to help enable a more sustainable world. Every day, we deliver essential environmental solutions to meet our customers' needs. Our drivers, who hit the roads each morning before the sun rises, in rain, shine, or snow, perform close to 1.5 billion pickups and collect nearly 6 million roll-offs across North America every year. Our customers count on WM to help them reach their recycling and sustainability goals. Our teammates responsibly manage more than 100 million tons of waste each year across an expansive network of close to 1,000 collection and post-collection operations. We are transforming landfill gas into renewable energy that can power communities and be allocated to a portion of our heavy-duty natural gas truck fleet. At WM, we are always working for a sustainable tomorrow. As a leader in comprehensive environmental solutions in North America, and the largest recycler of post-consumer materials in the US and Canada, we've been integral and essential in communities for more than 50 years. Today, we're innovating and evolving, adopting new technologies to deliver solutions for millions of our customers, for now and for the future. Our new dynamic route optimization is helping boost the operation of our roll-off fleet. We're using real-time traffic and real-time navigation, diving deep into advanced analytics and operations research, focusing on forecasting, advanced resource planning, and automation to take routes once planned manually for our nearly 4,000 roll-off drivers and automating them for efficiency, to help us be safer, to help us be smarter. We have a vision for the future where material is repurposed, energy is renewable, and communities are thriving. Because in our world, waste does not stop. We are essential. We are driving sustainability. We are WM.
On behalf of the 60,000 employees of WM, I'd like to thank the Informs and Franz Edelman committees for giving this honor to WM. I want to thank the coaches for their valuable feedback to our team for the last few months. At WM, we're focused on putting our people first, with safety as a core value in everything we do. Our trucks are rolling data centers. This project is a great example of our data and analytics-driven business decisions and technology investments leading to greater operational efficiencies and improving return on capital, which is reflected in the growth, margins, and performance of our collection disposal operations. We are excited about where we are with the impact from this project and more excited about the impact in 2025 and beyond. Thank you.
The second of the 2025 finalists is USA Cycling for their work, Project 405, Optimizing Olympic Gold Medal Performance for USA's Women's Team Pursuit. Please welcome from USA Cycling, Jim Miller, Chief of Sport Performance, who will be speaking on behalf of USA Cycling's finalist team to summarize their work.
I would like to welcome fellow team members from USA Cycling to join me on stage, Ryan Cooper and Kelsey Erickson.
Yeah, they're off to a flying start again. New Zealand already 2 seconds up on the USA.
Here, the New Zealanders will have the Americans in their sight.
You can see the time differences with the US.
With the USA, there's a 4:12.6, so that is slower than the time of Italy, 4:11.3, and slower than the time of Australia, 4:12.5, so they will not race for bronze.
Here we go. Is it going to be the United States of Great Britain into the gold medal race? It is so close. It is the United States.
Off the back of third wheel. And it is going to be Team USA, an epic gold medal. A breathtaking 4-minute masterpiece.
Good evening, I'm Jim Miller, Chief of Sports Performance at USA Cycling. Joining me are Ryan Cooper, Head of Data Analytics, and Kelsey Erickson. The video you saw was athletes' relentless pursuit of Olympic gold. Behind their incredible journey was a 405, a groundbreaking effort combining analytics, mathematics, and aerodynamic innovation. Facing limited resources in less than a year until Paris, we leveraged data analytics and operations research to bridge a taunting 7-second gap. Our team developed advanced models using real-time data, machine learning, operations research, and 3D aerodynamic optimization, reducing drag in some cases by over 9%. Every decision from every selection to strategy was meticulously planned and tested. The result was extraordinary, an 8-second improvement, a new American record of 404.306, and the first ever women's team pursuit Olympic gold medal for the USA. En route to 6 total medals, 3 being gold in Paris. As we look forward to our goals of 10+ medals on home soil in LA 28, tech and innovation are likely key to our continued success. Thank you to Informs for recognizing our journey. Project 405 proves the remarkable power of analytics and athletic excellence working together. Thank you.
The third finalist team is from SF Express for their work. SF Express revolutionizes its operations planning strategy using operations research. Please welcome Huan Chen, Chief Engineer, who will be speaking on behalf of SF Express's finalist team to summarize their work.
I would like to welcome fellow team members from Shenfeng Express to join me on stage. Yixiao Huang, Yiwen Liao, Jiaxin Lin, Yunji Wang, Kai Zhang.
I'm Geng Yan Kun. It is a great honor to be shortlisted for the Adelman final. I will describe how SF Express optimizes its integrated logistic network to provide fast, reliable, and heartwarming services to customers around the world by operations research. SF Express is a leading global integrated logistics service provider. Its time-sensitive express services hold an absolutely dominant market share in China. The company's service has long expanded globally. Ezhou Hub is the core hub of SF network. Together with SF sea, land, air transportation resources and hubs, it forms a vast and unique network. Previously, the network relied on the experience of planners. However, with the surge in parcel volumes and significant expansion of the operation network, the difficulty of planning has increased dramatically. There was also a lack of coordination in regional planning, and the planning procedure needs to be revolutionized. How to maintain high-quality service is a formidable OR challenge. Since 2018, SF's OR specialist team has begun to tackle this challenge and identifying key elements in large-scale network planning. The team prioritizes planning the air network aligned with the Speedy Express product, considering SF's self-owned cargo airplanes and commercial flights, as well as resources at airports such as aprons and runways. Next is the intercity ground network. SF offers diverse services and operates in a wide range of areas. The demand and operational capabilities vary across regions. The planning needs to meet the differentiated requirements for different products. Finally, we solve the intracity networks. Urban traffic is more complex, with frequent transport schedules and strict time limits, which directly affects the perfection of consumers. After years of exploration, the OR team has developed a comprehensive intelligent solution, including efficient decomposition-based iterative algorithms. With strong and compact mathematical formulations, currently, this solution supports the overall network planning of SF. The solution has improved the timeliness for over 1 billion parcels, saved over $1 billion, and reducing millions of tons of carbon emissions. OR has gained widespread recognition within SF and been applied in numerous decision-making scenarios. The OR-driven transformation has strengthened the competitiveness of SF and helped SF to provide better quality services.
We now turn to the UPS George D. Smith Prize, which recognizes the importance of strong ties between industry and universities that graduate young practitioners of operations research and analytics. Many of us in industry are deeply aware that university programs are critical partners in the practice of OR and analytics. The health of our profession relies heavily on the pipeline of talent feeding the multiple industries in need of analytical expertise. There are two important questions. What can industry do for students? A strong internship program in your company is an excellent pathway for students aspiring to a career in industry. Attending conferences like this one is a great way to fuel their interest even as a student and then stay engaged throughout their professional journey. As an analytics leader at SAS Institute, we believed that being a member of a professional society and participating in conferences is not a perk, but an essential component of their growth as a practitioner. To managers in industry in the audience, use this argument to garner support for your younger team members to attend Informs conferences and to be engaged with our community. The second question is, what can universities do for students who aspire to be practitioners of OR? Universities play a vital role in the effective and innovative preparation of students to be outstanding practitioners of operations research, management science, analytics, and data science. The next speaker will share more about this critical role played by educational institutions. To support and encourage innovative developments in our university programs, Informs is proud to present the UPS George D. Smith Prize. I am pleased to introduce Anne Robinson, Chair of the 2025 UPS George D. Smith Prize Committee. Anne?
Thank you so much, Radhika. I am so thrilled to be here this evening. Tonight, we recognize excellence in the success of OR and analytics. This work has been carried out by practitioners whom, as students, made the decisions to specialize in this field, our field. What enables these practitioners to deliver such success? Their talent, their experience, and an excellent educational foundation. The UPS George D. Smith Prize recognizes the providers of this educational foundation, the academic programs that prepare the OR and analytics leaders who produce the inspiring applications being recognized tonight. The UPS Smith Prize, generously underwritten by UPS, goes to an academic program for excellence in preparing students to be outstanding practitioners in our field. Since 2012, the prize has attained international stature. I encourage you, all of the academic programs here this evening, to consider submitting your department or program for next year's competition. 3 university programs, each very unique in their own way, are the finalists this evening. Now, as I recognize these programs, I request the team members to stand at their tables and remain standing throughout the announcement. Please hold your applause until all 3 finalists are announced. In alphabetical order, the finalists are Georgia Institute of Technology, Masters of Science in Analytics. The National University of Singapore, Masters of Science in Business Analytics, and the University of Waterloo, Department of Management Science and Engineering. This year's judging committee consists of me, Diana Cope, Michelle Lee, Fidel Rodriguez, Steve Sashihara, Samane Shiri, Jay Swaminathan, and Morgan Swink. Would you all please stand up and be recognized? I would like to thank all the judges for their hard work and making this such an enjoyable experience. For all of you who are here tomorrow, please plan on attending the reprise tomorrow afternoon at 1:50 in room 309, where the winner will describe their program in more detail. Now, joining us to present the award to this year's winner is Lou Ragusa, the Vice President of Engineering at UPS.
Thank you, Ann. I think it's about time we find out who the winner is. The envelope, please. Do we have an envelope? I've been waiting a long time to say those words.
And I'm going to have to tell you, no, I don't have an envelope.
No envelope. Should I pretend I have an envelope?
How about I whisper in your ear? Is that a little weird? You
Send me a text. All right. All right, let's try that again. The envelope, please. Okay. I think I was told 5 seconds before I read this. National University of Singapore. Congratulations.
Now accepting the award is James Peng from the National University of Singapore.
Wow. This is a very heavy prize, right? Such exciting moment, right? And we are really truly to be honored this year's winner of the UPS George D. Smith Prize, right? In fact, we are also finalists last year, right? And this year we are the lucky one, right? And firstly, I would like to thank the conference, right? And also the evaluation community, right? And all the, we have other finalists, right? The Georgia Tech and also the University of Waterloo, right? Actually, I learned a lot from the presentation, right? And secondly, I would like to thank our industry partner, right? Like what I mentioned actually during presentation, for the NUS Master of Science in Business Analytics, actually we have a very strong industry community, right, with over 100 industry partners, right? Actually, in the past 12 years, we experiment a lot of ideas, how to bridge the gap between the industry and academia, right, to provide like a world-class, industry-oriented education and also the, the career service to our students, right? So without their support, I think we are not going to win this prize tonight, right? And last but not least, I'd like to thank all the colleagues in the NUS Master of Science in Business Analytics program, right? Because in the past 12 years, actually, we worked very hard, right, to make this program as one of the best programs in the master in the Business Analytics, right? And now, with this prize, I think this is a good recognition. Again, thank you all. I wish you a very nice evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne, Lou, and congratulations to the National University of Singapore Master of Science in Business Analytics. Moving to the next award, the Wagner Prize recognizes and rewards outstanding achievement in the practice of operations research or advanced analytics. It focuses on delivery of a clear and well-written paper and an articulate, informative presentation. The winning paper and those of the other finalists are published in a special issue of Inform's Journal on Applied Analytics. Jim Cochran, chair of the 2024 Daniel H. Wagner Prize Committee, will present the award. Jim?
Thank you, Radhika. Good evening, everybody. Special thank you to the firms of Applied Mathematics, Daniel H. Wagner Associates, and Metron, who have made generous endowments to create a prize in the memory of the late Daniel H. Wagner. Dan Wagner began his career as a pure mathematician, learned to work on real-world problems at the Navy's Operations Evaluation Group at the Pentagon, and then founded his own company, Daniel H. Wagner Associates, in 1963. Dan was an active member of our community and this society for more than 40 years. Additional details on Dr. Wagner's life and career can be found in the Edelman ceremony book. I believe it's on page 64. I would like to take a moment to recognize my fellow 2024 committee members who are committed to identifying the best of the many high-quality submissions we received. Please hold your applause until I've named all the judges. William J. Browning, Alan Butler, Camille Gabati, Greg Godfrey, Andrea Arias Lorente, Isu Ozel, Konstantina Malou, the 2025 Wagner Committee Chair, and Vera Tilson and Willem van Hove. Before I introduce the winner, I'd like to invite each of you to be on this stage next year. It might be crowded, but as the 2025 Wagner Prize winner. You can submit your submission for the prize through May 1st. I'm pleased to announce the winners of the 24 Wagner Prize for their work now. JD.com improves fulfillment efficiency with data-driven integrated assortment planning and inventory allocation from JD.com in collaboration with the University of California, Berkeley. Here to accept the award and speak on behalf of the work is Sho Sun.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shuo Sun, and I'm a PhD student from Berkeley IOR, representing JD.com. It is my great honor today to accept this prestigious Daniel Wagner Prize on behalf of JD.com. First, I'd like to extend our sincere appreciation to the Wagner Prize Committee for recognizing our efforts and achievements in the field of operations research. This award stands as a testament to the hard work, dedication, and innovative spirit of our talented team at JD.com. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our leadership team, colleagues across various departments, and our esteemed business partners. Their unwavering commitment and collaborative spirit have been instrumental in our ability to continuously implement advanced operations research techniques throughout our business processes. Today, we are proud to showcase our project that has increased supply chain efficiency for e-commerce and enhanced customer satisfaction for JD.com's more than 600 million customers. By leveraging advanced analytics and dynamic intelligent algorithms for assortment planning and inventory allocation. This framework enables us to selectively identify the most impactful products for local fulfillment. In addition, our innovative end-to-end inventory algorithm dynamically balances the inventory between central and local warehouses, reducing inventory transfer costs and lost sales. Combining these approaches, we are able to improve fulfillment efficiency for our valued customers while effectively controlling the costs. Our journey does not end here. One of JD.com's goals is to continuously explore new technologies and refine our methods to meet evolving market demands. Every challenge we encounter is an opportunity to innovate further and enhance value we deliver to our customers. We remain committed to driving sustainable progress in e-commerce by ensuring that our supply chain stays agile, efficient, and aligns with the needs of the millions we serve. Looking ahead, we are actively pursuing emerging innovations such as real-time predictive analytics and AI-powered decision-making. These initiatives will further streamline our operations while reinforcing our commitment to excellence for every customer. Furthermore, our success underscores the importance of collaboration between academia and industry. As a student from Berkeley IOR, I'm grateful for the valuable insights that academic research brings to practical challenges. This synergy with the operations research community has enriched our approach and helped us push the boundaries of innovation. Once again, I extend my deepest gratitude to Informs for this esteemed recognition. Thank you all for your support and belief in our vision. Together, we will continue to make a lasting impact in the field of operations research and drive further improvements in e-commerce supply chains. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim, and congratulations to Sho and the rest of the team. Moving on to the Informs Prize, this prize is awarded to organizations that have embraced operations research and analytics in multiple projects, resulting in significant and long-lasting impact on the organization. I'm delighted to welcome back to the stage Anahita Kojandi to announce the winner of the 2025 Informs Prize on behalf of the prize chair, Yulia Vorotintseva.
Thank you, Radhika. The Informs Prize is awarded to an organization that applies analytics through a variety of innovative applications that drive significant beneficial impact to the organization over a sustained period of time. Details on multiple projects, testimonials from top management, and a description of their business operating model are used by the judging committee to evaluate each candidate. I would like to take a moment to recognize this year's committee members. Please hold your applause until all judges are named. Yulia Vorotintseva, Chair, Daigu Dagli, Mehmet Gumes, Karen Girotra, Mega Kechatarian, and Ahmet Kuyumcu. Thank you, judges. I am pleased to announce the recipient of the 2025 Informs Prize is Micron. Micron Technology has been awarded the 2025 Informs Prize for its outstanding use of operations research to drive high-impact, enterprise-wide solutions in manufacturing supply chain and inventory management. This award recognizes Micron's commitment to leveraging OR capabilities to enable innovation in memory and storage solutions, with a strong support from its leadership in advancing analytics-driven decision-making across the organization. Receiving the award for Micron is Matt Draper, Senior Director, Supply Chain Optimization. Congratulations to Micron, and on behalf of the Informs community, thank you for your commitment to furthering and celebrating the value of analytics at many levels throughout your organization.
I'm sorry. It was quite heavy. Really heavy.
It didn't break. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Dr. Kulkarni. Micron's truly honored to receive the 2025 Informs Prize. And I'm personally honored to accept it on behalf of the thousands of incredibly hardworking team members that made it a reality. Our operations research and data analytics team members are over the moon to have played a part in the achievements that are being recognized here tonight. To prove their enthusiasm, I conducted a completely unscientific study along the lines of, would you rather? It turns out that our Hyderabad team members value this more than India winning the World Cup, the Cricket World Cup. And our US team members value this more than their NFL team becoming a dynasty. And our Singapore team members, well, sports aren't really that significant in Singapore. So let's just say that this is a career-defining achievement. On a personal level, I'm lucky to be here. It's nothing serious. I'm just literally lucky that my professor in undergrad, Professor Donald Whitman, snuck a linear programming course into the undergrad economics curriculum. When I found the traveling salesman problem, I knew that I'd found my place. I'm really grateful for the early exposure to operations research. Many thanks are in order. First, to the thousands of team members at Micron dedicating their careers to decision science. I can't wait to see what you achieve next. To Shiva Isturi, the ultimate practitioner, for his unwavering leadership and practicality. To Manish Bhatia, our COO, for setting the tone, culture, and investment. Perhaps this prize is what happens when you put an OR guy in the C-suite. To Cohen DeBacher and Anand Ball for creating scale in analytics. To Professor Candice Yano for her guidance in grad school and for years thereafter. To the Informs organization for promoting the science of decision-making. I hope you never change the tagline of smarter decisions for a better world. And of course, to all Informs members in this room and worldwide. The true value of this prize lies in the countless hours of research and practice and in what you've collectively accomplished for the world. Thank you, everyone, and have a great evening.
Sorry about that. I guess my husband forgot to warn Informs that I'm a real klutz. Because when we sit down at the dining table, he always moves all the water glasses away from me because I tend to drop them. At least it didn't break. Thank heavens for that. At this time, we will introduce the 3 remaining finalists for the 2025 France Edelman Award. Presenting the remaining Edelman Academy trophies is the Inform's past president, Julie Swan. Our next finalist to be inducted into the Edelman Academy is Lufthansa for their work Decision Support for Airline Schedule Recovery. Please welcome Christian Most, Senior Director, Digital Operations Optimization, who will be speaking on behalf of Lufthansa's finalist team to summarize their work.
Please join me in welcoming my dear colleagues from Google Research, Toby Davis, Emily Marston, and Tom Tangle. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute honor to stand in front of you tonight at the Edelman Award Gala. We are here to celebrate the impressive power of applied analytics and operations research. And I'm thrilled to share with you the story of a project that embodies this spirit, the Operations Decision Support Suite of the Lufthansa Group. The aviation industry is a vital engine of global connectivity facing monumental challenges, geopolitical tensions, climate change leading to severe weather phenomena, and challenging supply chains. Every single flight is a dance of thousands of variables. Traditional, often manual processes with sticky notes and thousands of phone calls every day struggle to keep pace with this hypercomplexity, hindering efficiency and the premium service that we promise our customers. The way of working today is characterized by breaking down challenges into sub-problems, followed by sequential decision-making. And this is not only true in our case. Go to any train or grid operator out there and you will find the same setup. We recognize the urgent need for a paradigm shift, a data-driven revolution in how we manage our operations. Together with Google, we started in 2020 to build OpsD, a powerful cloud-based platform that delivers real-time intelligence to our operations control centers. OpsD integrates vast amounts of data from all areas, from aircraft rotations, passenger management, crew scheduling, and the technical condition of the fleet, and offers optimization support in real time. Until the end of this year, more than 500 colleagues in different roles will use our decision support tools to manage up to 500 aircrafts with up to 300,000 passengers every day. The core innovation of OpsD is the holistic approach, the capability to balance different interests like costs, robustness, and customer satisfaction. And the impact is truly remarkable. Since its first introduction in 2021, we are seeing tangible results with about 12,000 tons of CO2 savings and $40 million of cost savings. And these are just not numbers. It's a real step towards our ambitious goal, halving net emissions by 2030 and achieving climate neutrality by 2050. And what particularly pleases us, we've been able to improve the passenger experience by optimizing steering at our hubs and reducing missed connections. Our operations controllers trust the suggestions. The acceptance rate is on average over 90%. These successes are just the beginning. We are currently rolling out OPSD across the entire Lufthansa group. The future of efficient and sustainable aviation and operation steering has only just begun. Many heartfelt thanks to the Edelman Award Committee for recognizing the importance of this work and to our partner, Google Research. We will continue to harness the power of data and applied analytics to make the future of the Lufthansa Group and the entire aviation industry more sustainable and efficient. Thank you very much for your attention.
Our fifth finalist is Flipkart for delighting 1 billion Indian customers through supply chain optimization for e-commerce. Please welcome from Flipkart, Vikas Goel, Senior Director of Data Science, who will be speaking on behalf of Flipkart's finalist team to summarize their work.
Good evening, everybody. I'd like to invite the rest of the Flipkart team, Prateek Agarwal, Gautam Bilala, and Naidu KVM. On behalf of Flipkart, I want to express our deepest gratitude to Informs and everyone associated with the 2025 Edelman competition for this incredible opportunity. It is truly inspiring to see the profound impact that analytics has had on driving organizational success. I also want to thank the Flipkart senior management team for their unwavering support in enabling us to be part of this prestigious gathering. And a special shout out to our coaches, Ken, Kermit, and Fred in that corner for getting us here. Now a little bit about our contribution. Retail at its core has always faced fundamental challenges, ones that go back centuries from early trading posts to modern departmental stores. Retailers have always had to determine what products to stock, when to acquire them, where to store them, and how to make them available to customers. However, e-commerce has transformed this landscape. The storefront is now digital, the supply chain is dynamic, and the entire shopping experience is delivered straight to the customer's doorstep. At Flipkart, success in this retail at a distance model hinges on exceeding customer expectations, ensuring that shopping online is not just convenient, but an experience better than visiting a physical store. Achieving this requires a seamless fusion of cutting-edge analytics, deep operational intelligence, and best-in-class technology ecosystem. The solution we presented today is a testament to the power of analytics without borders, where machine learning, optimization, and real-time decision-making work in harmony to drive agility, efficiency, and customer delight. None of this would have been possible without the collective effort of our entire organization, from our leadership team to the planners and data scientists who brought this vision to life. Together, we embrace the challenge, push boundaries, and build something that not only drives business growth, but also redefines the future of digital commerce. Thank you.
Our last 2025 finalist to be inducted into the Adelman Academy is Amazon for their work, Amazon Regionalized Fulfillment Network. Please welcome Jeremy Agte, Director, Amazon's Worldwide Operations Modeling and Optimization team, to speak on behalf of Amazon's finalist team and to summarize their work.
I'd like to welcome my fellow team members from Amazon to join me on stage. Russell Algor, Sami Atakan, Lourdes Campo, Tolga Secik, Daniel Chen, Chi Chen, Ryan Kennedy, Kaushik Krishnan, Christiana Lara, Shabazz Mubin, Nick McCabe, Denton Schroeder, Nityant Seth, Amitabh Sinha, Kaushik Sinha, Ling Zhang, and Shanshan Zhang.
Always been driven by customer obsession. And for many years, that's meant a customer anywhere in the world could click buy, and teams across the network would work together to fulfill their order, no matter where they were located. In true Amazon fashion, we were scrappy and got it done. But today's customer wants and expects their packages even faster. And as always, we strive to deliver the best customer experience to meet their needs. And now with air hubs and delivery networks in key locations, we are streamlining our operations network into hubs that will help us do just that. Move faster, simpler, and more easily to reach our customers through regionalization. Regionalization divides the country into 8 distinct regions, each of which will fulfill most orders for customers who are located in the same region, simplifying how we deliver. Regionalization also lowers our cost to serve and improves our transportation network, reducing long-distance transportation, saving on fuel, which is better for our customers and the environment. So what does this mean for us? Our fulfillment, sort, and delivery operations can move more efficiently to safely deliver with fewer critical pull times, continuous process flow, reduced variability, increased truck fill rates, and each site is now closer to customers. And for our customers, faster delivery times, which leads to more website traffic, more sellers, more selection, faster shipping times that our customers love, and more smiles delivered.
It was my pleasure to introduce you today some of the team that made possible the most extensive restructuring of Amazon's outbound fulfillment network since 2013, when we began launching our own first-party delivery services. If you heard their talk today, one of the things that they did talk about a little bit but didn't overemphasize was the organizational and cultural challenges that a company of this size had to overcome in a transformation of this scale. We like to say at Amazon that it's always day one, but even so, we are a big company. Organizations and teams have built up cultures and mental models that define how they do their day-to-day business, and a lot of these had to be changed. From the science perspective, the success or failure of this really came down to communication. It was vitally important to describe the problem in simple, intuitive, and perhaps most importantly, repeatable terms. And for regionalization, it was this. In order to continue delivering increasing value to our customers, we needed to structure ourselves so that we could leverage economies of scale rather than continue solving problems of growth by adding more complexity. This meant a structure that let us better manage capacity, position the commodities that our customers wanted closer to where they wanted them delivered, and then deliver them faster as a result. I'd like to thank again Informs and the Edelman Committee for hosting us, and I hope you had a chance to watch some of the presentations today. Thank you.
I need some help with my height. I encourage you to visit informs.org to learn more about these finalist organizations. Please join me in congratulating all of them on their accomplishments. The Adelman competition is a 9-month effort beginning with the call for papers last August. The selection committee narrows the field to semifinalists, then researches and verifies impact for each semifinalist, then selects finalists. With guidance from their respective coaches, finalists produce a paper which you can find in the January 2026 issue of the Informs Journal on Applied Analytics, and a 40-minute presentation for today's competition. I ask this year's coaches to please stand at your tables as I call your names and remain standing. And I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all the coaches have been introduced. Coaching Amazon, Ulas Chakmak, Kanan Gunes Chorlu, and Nasser Nikandish. Coaching Flipkart, Kenneth Fordyce, Kermit Treat, and Frederick Zarn. Coaching Lufthansa Group, Laik Abdel Malek, Manish Bansal, Carol Diswat, Shannon McKean, and Alper Nakas. Coaching SF Express, Xinyu Zhang, Mikael Ronquist, and David Munoz. Coaching USA Cycling, Indrajit Singh, Shrikant Rajagopalan, and Maya Bam. And coaching WM, Shailendra Jain, Kyle Cleaver, and Zohar Strinka. Thanks to all of you. Have you ever wondered about the cumulative benefits derived from all of the Edelman finalists? Jeff Alden, a retired technical fellow from General Motors, has been tracking these benefits over the years. He estimates these benefits at over $431 billion since 1972. Read more in tonight's program book. Jeff notes this is just the start, with unquantifiable benefits like supply chain resiliency and better health outcomes. Now, while we've been enjoying our meal, the judges have been deliberating after spending all day in the competition room. All of us have seen brief glimpses about each of the finalists in this year's competition. Do you think it is easy to select a single winner out of this set of amazing projects? Truly, I do not envy the tough role of being an Edelman judge. Their work began even in the early stages of the competition, in the selection of the finalists, a process that lasted several months before today. Selecting one winner from 6 exceptional finalists on the final day of the competition is one of the toughest challenges, since each team incorporates the highest standards of achievement in operations research and analytics. I salute the judges for their commitment to excellence as they make their decisions. I ask the judges to please stand when I call your name and remain standing so we may recognize and thank you. Please hold your applause until all the judges have been announced. Irv Lustig, chair of the award committee. Those of you who have not met Irv previously can recognize him today by his top hat. Anne Bixby, Manoj Chari, Gautam Datta, Mark McKetton, Chanel Murray, Patricia Neary, Eric Wickham. We would also like to thank Irv Lustig for his leadership and many hours preparing for the competition. It is no small feat to wrangle the highly dedicated and very vocal members of the Edelman Prize Committee to select semifinalists, finalists, and tonight's winner. To announce the recipient of the 2025 France Edelman Award, it is now my great pleasure to welcome the president of Informs, Dave Hunt, to the podium. Dave is a Senior Vice President at Oliver Wyman. Irv is joining Dave on stage as the holder of the magic envelope that will end the suspense. Irv, I meant to ask you, did you think you were coming to the Ascot races and not this ceremony? You got tired of hearing Oscar, 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 right? So Dave?
Thanks, Radhika. So before I start, I'm going to need just a moment, please. Hey, Irv, I got a couple questions for you. Do you have the envelope? Yes. Okay, good. Second question, after the gala, would you please give me the name of your tailor? Okay, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm back. So it's such a privilege to be here this evening as we celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of the Edelman finalist. It is often referred to as the Nobel Prize of OR and Analytics. And now, Irv, may I have the judge's decision, please? You promised me you had it. Please welcome to the stage to receive the first place 2025 Franz Edelman Award for Outstanding Achievement in Operations Research, the team representing USA Cycling. Just a second. I'll introduce you. To accept the award and say a few words on behalf of USA Cycling, please welcome Jim Miller, Chief of Sport Performance.
Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Jim was going to do it, but I'm going to do it. So apologies. It's kind of fitting. We're in Indianapolis, home of NCAA, and the NCAA Men's Championship is happening right now. So I'm not sure how efficient we are because we missed the first quarter. So apologies for that. We're missing the first half. Yeah, so my coaches told me to prepare a speech, and I'm a little bit superstitious, so I didn't do any of that. But first, I want to thank the coaches. So, table 15 coaches, Maya, Indigit, stand up. Thank you. Shri couldn't be here today, so I really wish he could be here because they were amazing. Like, and if anybody's ever done this before, like, the coaches are so good and so amazing, and so it's great. I came to my first Informs Analytics conference, I think in 2010, and it was kind of a traditional company. So we're doing logistics and scheduling modeling and those kind of things. And but my passion is cycling. My passion is performance sports. And Jim Miller, thank you very much. He saw something back in 2013 when we were talking about this, of how we could bridge operations research and data analytics and performance sports to get a leg up on the competition. And I think in 2013, beginning of 2013, I called him. I said, Jim, offer me a job. I'm a former Amazonian, so whoever Amazonians out there, congratulations. But I said, Jim, offer me a job. I knew the Olympics were coming up. And he said, I'd be embarrassed to tell you what I can pay you. And I said, doesn't matter, just offer me a job. And he said, okay, this is what we can do. And the results, I mean, you saw the results. And so I'm super excited about what everybody's going to see in 2028 for the LA Olympics. So thank you, everybody. Go watch the game. It's on right now. Go Houston. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Great work. Congratulations. It's terrific.
It's almost as heavy as the gold medal.
Congratulations to the team from USA Cycling. Now, to conclude tonight's formal celebration, please stand and join me to honor our first place winner and each of the finalists, and in celebration of all the past achievements and future promise that this great competition represents. The first place winner, again, USA Cycling. So tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m., USA Cycling will reprise their winning presentation in this room. Now that we've concluded tonight's formal celebration, I'd like to bring back to the stage for photographs all our finalist team members, as well as the winners from the Early Career Practitioner Award, UPS, Wagner, and Informs prizes. I will end with a few words. For young members, I hope this night gave you a glimpse of the rewarding career you have chosen. At the beginning of this evening, I said that Informs is my forever professional family. And I hope you got a glimpse of how we are not just family, but we are real friends as well. You know, we drop gifts, we fumble the envelope, but we are having fun. We make fun of people, but it's because we are all friends. And I truly think of all Informs members as my friend. I would say go forth in the OR and analytics world to make the world a better place. Like me, I hope you will benefit from being a part of the Informs family throughout your career and beyond. For others, I trust you still feel the same excitement to see the amazing projects described today as during your first conference. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of your stay in Indianapolis. Thank you all very much.